idea is so important in the society because people have such kind of identity. If they said that all bans such as pornography, in the society, people will not have the acceptance about such a kind of LGBT or lesbian or gay people. This is a discriminated idea in the society, and people cannot accept that for you. Because of these reasons, we are proud to oppose.
Thank you, member of opposition. Next, I call upon leader of opposition again to deliver a reply speech within 4 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are living a new era, the evolution of pornography. So the government side just think the pornography itself just oppress the women and having hard sex. And so this is so harmful. But we believe there is so variety of the pornography. So just not only this one, and there like others, like for example, the women can like SM, women can like using whip and. Okay, so and women can dominate to the men and having sex, and also the LGBT and so on. Okay. And okay, so ladies and gentlemen, their stance is their ban or pornography because there is harm. Okay, but if there is harm, our stance is we censor and to check, right? So we believe ban is too extreme and heavy, right? So I will show you so why we want this debate to show the 2 crash points. So first, so which side can protect and take care about the women and their body autonomy? And secondly, this is the special question in grand final. So which you want as watcher of the pornography? Okay. So first, so which side can protect and take care about women? So government side said in porno, the women like oppressed, and so they feel sympathy, so they want to protect. So therefore, they're gonna ban the old porno. So they completely ignore the women who want to show their body in porno, right? And also, like the freedom of expression. So, but this is a crucial failure because in the first place we said there's consent, and also in the porno there's only the women who want to show their body. However, compared to the government side, opposition side said we can protect the sexual desire and freedom of expression, and also we can support such women. And because if there is harm, we just want to censor and to check, and we can tackle down such problem, right? And okay, so let me move on the special question in grand final. So which you want as watcher? So gentlemen first. There is no pornography government side. So how you can run hard to sex? And also how you can satisfy, right? You cannot do so. So why you want? Of course you need porno to satisfy your sexual desire. And ready, second. Because the porno exists. Have you ever found you are oppressed by the men? No. And also just porno exists where the women think so well, right? So and also you can enjoy the porno. And you have the porno have never say you have to act like the porno, the actress, right? Just this is entertainment, and also just send a message, the variety of the porno, right? So therefore, we believe the porno itself is not so harmful, and moreover, we can enjoy the video and so forth. So therefore, in grand final, what you want? The government side said there no porno, but we can provide more sexual desire. So you want to satisfy, right? So therefore, we need porno. So therefore, to oppose this motion.
Thank you, leader of opposition. Next, I call upon Prime Minister again to deliver a reply speech within 1 minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's opposition side clearly misunderstand what our stance is. We are not protecting like one-sided dominant sex, all the adjudicators. We are saying that those women and men can equally discuss when having the sex, like what kind of sex they want to do. And the whole opposition side that said that there are porns that for women, so how are you going to deal with it, or so forth. We are not saying that the women objectifying men is a good thing. We are saying that one-sided dominant sex is a harmful thing because it imposes that a one-side ideal type of sex toward the others. We are opposing that kind of things, but they clearly misunderstand. So firstly, let me rebut the member of the opposition. So through the LO and MO, they have been telling that it is a freedom of expression to show their naked body in the porn. However, we believe it is not a freedom of choice in the first place. Why? It's because the scene taken in that kind of porn is already planned by the cameraman, and those kind of situation is not free. They are like planned how to have sex, how to be naked, when to be naked, when to start sex, or so forth. These kind of things are in the beforehand. It is planned by the cameraman. It is not a freedom in the first place. And secondly, they clearly lack the importance of showing the naked body in the porn, right? They did not clearly explain why is it so important to express their sexuality uniquely in porn, and we did not clearly see why it's so important. And thirdly, they said that for the LGBTs or the sexual minorities in the society, it is very important place to express their sexuality in via porn, right? However, we did not see why uniquely porn is important, right? Like in the gay parade, they can show their sexuality, how they love their same-sex person, or so forth. There are many places to show and express their sexuality in many places. And even if it was important for the LGBTs or those sexual minorities in order to express their sexuality in the porn, we believe it is rather harmful. Why? Because they are trying to do is this, like they are going to show their sexuality via porn and make the people accept, right? However, in the first place, the people are very reluctant to accept those kind of sexual minorities. And what happens after like showing the sex, showing their sex toward the people who are very reluctant to accept? They will think that it is something gross, that they would think that it is not something acceptable. We believe it is rather harmful for the people to accept those kind of things by showing those porns, by showing those sex scenes. So we believe that it is very harmful for those sexual minorities. And today, the debate was mainly about whether porns can be harmful or not. And then today's opposition side has been protecting some right to express the sexuality via porn, right? However, we never see why it is so important to use the porn as a tool to express their sexuality, right? And what we have been telling you is that the women in the public are being harmed by those porn, like the men are imposing the ideal type of having sex, ideal type of sex toward their partners, and that is what we have been telling you. However, today's Chihiro misunderstood that we were talking about the actors in porn, right? They have been telling you that it is a freedom of jobs, a freedom of choosing jobs, or so forth. However, what we have been telling you is that the societal problem that women are being harmed. That is why we win this debate.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Now all speech is over. Thank you for your cooperation.